Hey yo, what's up? What's happening, man? It's Mr. C. And check this out. Are Virgos manipulative? Virgo men in particular. That's what we're gonna talk about in this episode of Virgo Talk, you dig? So let's get right into it. Some may say that Virgo's analytical nature and attention to detail makes them skilled at finding people's weaknesses and using them to their advantage. But I say the only way a Virgo will use another person's weaknesses to their advantage is if they're in a defensive position. If they have to defend themselves, you dig? Nevertheless, Virgos are manipulative. I'm going to just put that on out there. Virgos are manipulative, but not in the way you may think. Virgos manipulate energy. That's the secret. You dig? Virgos manipulate energy. Feel me? Energy is a language, and Virgo has a natural gift to understand that language. Although their energy is often misinterpreted, and they can benefit greatly by honing and sharpening their skill to read that language of energy so as to be able to read it more accurately. You feel me? But they do have a basic understanding of that language quite naturally, whether they know it or not. You see, they're so sensitive to their environment that they understand the subtle communication of energy. Virgos are like thermostats in this way. Whatever the temperature is in a certain environment, they can adjust to it or they can regulate it because Virgo is mutable, changeable, adaptable. So they can step in a room and regulate the temperature of that room, figuratively speaking. They can be manipulative in this way. To give you an example from my personal experience, let's say Virgo gets irritated, and Virgo gets irritated easily. You might mistake his irritation for anger, but Virgos are not easily angered. They're easily irritated. And when he gets irritated, his energy might make you mad to a point where you might want to get aggressive with him. Do something to him. Virgo is not naturally aggressive, so he ain't gonna respond to aggression with aggression. He might mouth off aggressively and insult you in a cool, controlled way, which will probably piss you off even more. But for the most part, it takes a lot for him to get physically aggressive. You will literally have to put your hands on him or violate him by violating one of his loved ones, or he will have to have had it up to here with you. You know what I'm saying? Because Virgos take a lot. He lets a lot fester inside of him and culminate until it reaches a boiling point, and then he explodes. If it hasn't reached that point and he's just irritated, then the least he's gonna do is just piss you off. And when you get pissed off is when he's gonna try to neutralize the situation and regulate the temperature of the hostile environment that he created. If it hasn't gotten too far out of hand, and then he'll just do what he feel he gotta do. But that's how he'll manipulate the situation. It's kind of like making you feel guilty about the whole thing, like, damn, did I go too far? Or you won't even know what to think at that point. He redirects energy like that in a way that makes him look innocent when he's guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know him like that and you just met him a few times and you heard that he did something bad, you won't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, nah, not him. He don't seem like that type of person. You know what I'm saying? That's how he manipulates without even trying. This man can get pulled over for speeding or whatever by a cop who has had a bad day and they ready to write a ticket, ready to take a nigga to jail, and he could ride away scot-free. It's happened to me a few times. They know how to give off this cool, positive, safe vibe. The cop will be like, hey man, get out of here, man. Slow it down next time. You know what I'm saying? It don't work all the time, but this is how Virgo is. You know what I'm saying? You might think that Virgo's criticism is used as a manipulation tactic, especially in relationships, but that's not the case. I know manipulation, the word manipulative has a negative connotation in its broadest sense, especially when we're dealing with people. But I think manipulation has a positive side, because if you can manipulate a person who may be going in the wrong direction into going in the opposite direction, then that's a positive thing, right? And so basically, Virgo's criticism is not used as a manipulation tactic. It's, sometimes they're just trying to help, and sometimes they just can't help it. It's just their nature. You know what I'm saying? It's not used to get over on anybody, deceive anybody. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. Now there may be some Virgos out there who use these tactics to get over on somebody. Now, I'm not speaking for all Virgos, but in generally speaking, that's not what Virgo is about. Manipulating people to get over or take advantage of people. You know what I mean? So tell me what y'all think, though. Tell me what y'all think, man. Drop the comments, like, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel, man. Virgos are manipulative, but they manipulate energy. Energy is a language. You understand? Peace.